It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we've got the Titans' rookie quarterback. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. It's the Titans and the Jags. All that and more coming up next on EA Sports.
As the sun starts to set, we're going to see how much light is left by the end of this early evening game here on the NFL on EA Sports. Thanks so much for joining us, everybody. One final time this regular season. As always, joined by Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott as we get ready to put a bow on what has been an outstanding 18 weeks of football.
And for 14 lucky teams across the NFL, Kate, this isn't the end for them. This is their last chance to tune-up before they play on into the postseason chasing that Super Bowl ring. But for the other 18, this is it. Their final chapter. Their final chapter in a story to take the field until September rolls around again. And for some,
the final chapter of the season. For others, a final week before the playoffs. And we're off in Week 18. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. We have a timeout now for somebody shaken up on the previous play, and as they work on him, his teammates hoping this doesn't keep him out of the postseason. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Slot receiver headed left. Lawrence going to throw straight away here. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they face 2nd down. Now it's Lawrence. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Motioning the tight end now. Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
so often, so many of these games in the NFL where they come down to a play or two and 3rd downs critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hands, their coach wants to see them convert those.
And the coverage team is their first NFL season. Their rookie starter from Miami.
While we all love to talk about the quarterback, he really wasn't at the forefront of their win last week, Kate. Kind of took a step back and let some of his teammates shine. Yeah, he made a good mark with a touchdown pass, a bad mark with an interception. Welcome to life in the NFL as a quarterback. You know he wants to make a little more noise, elevate everybody else a little better than he did a week ago.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. They're going to run and draw here with Benson. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
It's a gain of 22. And that'll be a Tennessee 1st down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Now movement as somebody goes early. And for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials.
Ball start, offense.
One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. Okonkwo brings it in. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Second down now, 7 to go. It's Benson on the give. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. Devin Lloyd on the tackle. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. From midfield now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
So 4th down on heads, Braden Mann for the punt. And this will put an end to the drive after it stalled out. Surprisingly had to punt 5 times in last week's win, and he sends this away. The Jaguars and Trevor Lawrence set to take over on offense once again. And we're getting a look at the leaders in passing touchdowns this season here, where you will find his name among the top 5 right now in the NFL. First and 10, it's Lawrence. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Dre Greenlaw getting there for the stop.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
They kick the running back in motion. Completed to his running back. And he'll get it up to the 44.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. First time this game they've looked to him. So it's going to be 3rd and short coming up. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down for a loss.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? More importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
Jacksonville in punt formation. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. Got 49 on his first punt. This one looks even longer. And the punter earning some high fives on that one. They're going to down this kick at the 3. Just a week before the playoffs begin, partner, here's where teams stand as we play out this regular season finale. And off to Benson to start the drive. And he hits a little space up to the 9-yard line. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. Staying on the ground with Benson. And they're able to drag him down as he reaches the 15-yard line. We have a timeout now. Medical staff out to check on an injured man. And you hate to see this in the final week of the regular season. All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. Benson once more. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They go play action here. Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out. They get 6 and a first down as well.
And the Titans first down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Benson now from the gun. Fights off the tackle, but he lost the ball. He left the ball behind. And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
At their own 31-yard line.
From the 31. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
He's dropping back to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Pick up a 5 on that play. And the Titans will have a 1st down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Benson on 1st and 10. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And it'll be Jaguars football. Now the Jaguars offense ready to take over once more. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
You know, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet. He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Running back sent in motion. They'll throw on 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Complete out to the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. 1 quarter down in this all AFC South contest. Couple of zeros on the board right now. More from Nissan Stadium coming up after the break. We're ready to go with the 2nd quarter, and it's Titans football. They're looking at 1st down here. The give now to Benson. He's contained at the line for no gain. Sent to the ground by Mason Smith. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
2nd and 10 at their 48-yard line.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Short pass brought in. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
3rd and 4.
They'll try and throw it here. Complete beyond the marker. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that'll be a Tennessee 1st down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Hand off to Benson from the gun. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Sent to the ground by Mason Smith. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Oops, saw some movement there. That's going to cost them 5.
Ball start, offense.
So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. All right, here we go. Second down. They'll throw it. That's incomplete. Trying to set up the screen there. Looking for the back that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
3rd down and 10.
Back to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow. A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Starting from the 5. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Jacksonville offense back on the field now. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback and as an offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Here's Lawrence to throw. He's on the move. He's keeping it. Decent yardage picked up here before he slides down to avoid the tackle. And the Titans opting for a 50B, a nickel set, 3rd down. Out of the gun, Lawrence. He has the first over the middle. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. That play good for 17 and a first down.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. And the deep ball falls incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Now Lawrence. He's got the hook up to Watkins. And he gets it across midfield and into Titans territory.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
So the Tennessee offense headed out for another series. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. Throwing now from the gun. That one's caught along the left sideline. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. This play goes for 36. And the Titans will have a first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Now an inside give to Benson. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
They give on second to Benson. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short third down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all. 10.
Going to the ground again on first. And he pushed deep into enemy territory with that, down inside the 25. Timeout called on the field, so we've got a player shaken up, and at the worst time, too. They just wanted to keep everyone healthy entering the playoffs next week. 2nd and 3 now. From the 24. Finds the in route complete. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
From the red zone now. That's complete to Wilson. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
At the 10-yard line.
Here's a throw. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. Throwing from the gun here. Drops back. Needs an open man. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. The Titans going with a field goal unit here. He connected once, and a good chance here. This is inside of 35. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that one was beautifully struck. It goes right down the middle.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
This return starts at the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Jaguars ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And we're all hoping his hot start can continue. He's been putting up some numbers early in this contest. First down throw, Lawrence. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Spiller gets it, going left. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. Only a yard from that time, so now 3rd and 9. From the shotgun, Lawrence. That's complete to Ingram along the sideline. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, it looks like the 30.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
The Jaguars in a punt formation. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. He's got this at the 27. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And the Titans will get set to take over. Ball at the 33 for first down. Airing it out to start this drive. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
They're throwing it. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that really well covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Throw on 3rd down. Passing struggles bleeding over from that last play. He's forced to get rid of this one.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And he'll get under this one and make the fair catch at the 19-yard line. So no return on that punt. And it'll be their football. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Lawrence working from the gun. He's got a man left. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. The Jaguars are going to call their first timeout. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first. They've got first down from the 31. They kick the running back in motion. It's caught. This is Gabe Davis. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. 1st and 10. It's Lawrence. Chased out to his right. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home with that sack.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Now it's Lawrence. Finds him over the middle. He's got a gain of 6 there. Stopped by Cedric Gray. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Sticking in the air with Lawrence. That heater is going to fall to the turf. Not on the same page with his tight end. And 4th and 4 coming up. Running back, motioning right. Here we go on 4th. Lawrence. They connect for the first. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. That's a gain of 10, and staring at a turnover on downs, Brock, they pick up the first instead. So we're halfway through this final week of the regular season. Now it's down to Florida, where Jonathan Coachman is standing by in Orlando for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. More from you and Brock in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football.
No need for halftime. We'll just keep it right here and get started with the 3rd quarter. The Jaguars ready to send this downfield, and away it goes. Return coming from the 6. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. The Titans and Trey Benson back out on offense. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. They've got first down from the 31. They give up the gut to Benson. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Still inches to go on 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and less than a yard.
Throwing off the play fake here. That's complete to Dobbins. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Just a single yard, but that's going to be enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series. Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league. I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it.
Kate, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. This one carries out of bounds. Not the greatest field position awaiting them. It's spotted at the 11. Out now runs the Jaguars offense. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. Lawrence looking to throw. This is hauled in by Ingram. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play. Keep driving that defense backwards.
And he found some running room for a nice gain. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2. Out of the gun, Lawrence. He'll get this one to Watkins. And defenders are there to get him at the line. Dre Greenlaw getting there for the stop. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Now they send their back in motion right. Throwing now, 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. That one gains 7. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. That throw behind his intended target. This one misses the tight end. And it's going to be 2nd down. Still sticking with the passing game. Has him on the quick hitter. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st. We have a timeout now for somebody shaken up on the previous play, and as they work on him, his teammates hoping this doesn't keep him out of the postseason. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Lawrence throwing here. He has the 1st over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Running back sent in motion. Short pass brought in. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Davis there to grab it. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Jaguar 1st down. Running back sent in motion left. He's got it near the 10. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars will reach the end zone for 6. I think we actually saw him call it early there, Brock. He made that throw, and then he signaled it was going to be a touchdown. Like a guy calling it before his three-pointer goes through the net.
Oh, you mean like Larry Legend Bird in the three-point shooting contest in the 80s?
Well, maybe like a Tyrese Maxey, you know, but whatever.
Well, the kids aren't alive, I get it. And they weren't alive in the 80s. They didn't see Larry Legend do it, but he did, and he anticipated, just like the quarterback.
The Jaguars ready to send this downfield, and away it goes. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. We'll get another look at this Tennessee offense. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Completed over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
From the 32. Complete over the middle. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. We've set it down for him at the 38. Now there's the flag. Looks like the jump came from the left side of the line.
Ball start, offense.
One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. They'll run here following the penalty. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. The former #1 pick, Trayvon Walker, on the stop. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Man in motion here. Run here with Benson. And it's a 3-yard gain through the traffic. The former #1 pick, Trayvon Walker, on the stop. Jaguars, well, they must be thinking pass here, huh? They're in the dime. 3rd down coming up. Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. That's caught for the 1st. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They're set up at the 35 now. To the air now on 1st and 10. Getting out to his left. He takes it himself. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 17. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. It's Titans ball, and they could use a score. They come into the 4th trailing. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. He'll throw it. That one's complete over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Timeout called on the field. So we've got a player shaken up, and at the worst time, too. They just wanted to keep everyone healthy entering the playoffs next week. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. A give left side to Benson. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans take a 4th quarter lead. Trey Benson, the touchdown. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
He's throwing for it. Escapes the pocket. And he won't get away. They bring him down. The sack prevents them from adding another 2 more to that lead.
You spend all week on 2-point plays, trying to get to your best options, but ultimately sometimes the execution of that pass, it doesn't work.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Fielded at the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. And they may say they're not paying attention, but everybody maintaining a constant eye on the current playoff picture. A lot on the line each week for the teams that think they have what it takes to make a run in the postseason. 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. 2nd and 3 now. Lone back gets the handoff. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Third and a lone yard coming up. Lawrence working from the gun. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. This one intended for the running back. So it's going to be 4th and short. Their punter making his way out now. And this is the 5th time he's been called upon today. And this one did hit at the 8, but took a big bounce and finished its journey in the end zone for a touchback. The Titans and this running back headed back out for a new series. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. And get that big old marker out. Cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
And the Jaguars are there. He's all down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Kate, the game wasn't on the line with that series, but don't tell the defense because they brought the urgency and juice like it was. Getting the sack, setting up 4th down, well, it picks everybody up on that sideline. And now their offense gets a chance in a 1-score game.
Here comes the Titans punting unit. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he sends this away, definitely his best kick of the game thus far. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. It's a 61-yard punt that time. And they'll get ready to go on offense. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up. Not quite on the same page for that snap, and the flags come in.
Ball start, offense.
So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. From the shotgun, Lawrence. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Now they'll throw out of the gun. He's on the move. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the defense comes through, and that's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. Punt team on the field. And this is going to put him up to 6 punts today. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. The Titans returning their offense and this running back to the field. And his production is carried over into this second half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they've placed upon him. They go play action on first. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
It's Benson on the give, and he's brought down after a short gain. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Throwing now from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Well, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First and 10 now from the 30. Looking for a throw here. Wilson's got it. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 37. He completes it in traffic. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Offense set for a 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now a give. It's Benson headed right. Into the secondary past the 40. And finally they catch up to him at the 11. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
Anytime you go over half the field in one play, totally changes the complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end the series with some type of points.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Here's a give to Benson. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans take an 11-point lead as they try to push this one out of reach. Trey Benson, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one splits the uprights. And the Titans push the lead up to 12. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now the Jaguars getting set to go. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Lawrence. This is hauled in by Ingram. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Offense up to the line fast. Completed to Davis. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Has him on the quick hitter. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. First down throw, Lawrence. Stays in. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. Working quickly here. After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Finds his man over the middle. And he gets it across midfield and into Titans territory. And this one is dropped and incomplete. He had the pick in his hands, couldn't hang on. It's going to be 4th down.
Gosh, you could just almost feel his eyes up here, Kate, getting huge, right? He was envisioning the return, and he simply dropped it. Got to secure that pick before you think of anything else.
Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. And that might do it for him, Brock. Doesn't reach the marker as they turn it over on downs here in the fourth.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10. And off to Benson to start the drive. And he's brought down for a loss. And this defense wants the extra stoppage before the 2-minute warning as they take a timeout, 2:05 on the clock. Staying on the ground with Benson. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. That run good for a gain of 2, and just like that, we've hit our 2-minute warning. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. He's going to throw this one. Hits him on the out route. And that will not be enough for a 1st down. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time. 1:55 to go. 4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And this will flop. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. To throw. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete. Throwing now. Complete. It's Ingram. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. Need to work as quick as you can here, Brock. 2 timeouts left, down 2 scores. It's 1st down. Looking to throw it. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Here he is to throw. No better luck than the last play, Brock, as he just has to get rid of it. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Now to throw. And the streak continues. Another one hits the ground. Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Sticking in the air with Lawrence. They connect for the 1st. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. Prior to 1st down, they decide to call a timeout. Working inside the red zone. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Watson.
I know exactly what the quarterback was envisioning when he let that one go. Touchdown, baby. Not long after, I know exactly what he was thinking. Oh, no! Give me that one back. Because the coverage baited him perfectly into that throw. And even more so, picked it off.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Lined up in victory formation, and the Titans take a knee. Now a timeout called by the Jaguars. That's their 3rd. Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee. Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. They take a knee here, and that's going to close out the regular season with a victory.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So this winds up a win for the Titans. And they end the season on a great note, Brock, with a W in the final chapter of this year's campaign.